Hello everyone, I'm Aisa Diana Amalia. I will explanation about adjective clauses. The use of relative pronoun. A relative pronoun is a conjunction that is used to connect the main word in the main clause and subclause. Relative pronoun adalah kata sambung yang digunakan untuk menghubungkan kata utama di induk kalimat, main clause, and subclause, anak kalimat. An adjective clause is a clause that explain or identify the main noun in the main clause. An adjective clause adalah klausa yang menjelaskan atau mengidentifikasi kata benda, main noun, yang ada di kalimat induk, main clause. The conjunction used in adjective clause are who, which, that, whom, whose, where, when, and why. Kata sambung yang digunakan dalam adjective clauses yaitu who, which, that, whom, whose, where, when, and why. Dalam bahasa Indonesia bermakna yang. In the first, relative pronoun as subjects. Relative pronoun to substitute subject. Relative pronouns as to replace subject pronoun are who, that for person, and which, that for other than person, non-person. Subject pronoun for people, the relative pronoun used is who or that. Relative pronoun untuk mengganti subjek. Digunakan untuk menggantikan kata ganti subjek adalah who dan that untuk orang, dan which and that untuk selain orang. Example, main clause, the taxi driver is being questioned in the police office. Subclause, he was robbed on the way to the airport. The taxi driver sebagai kata benda utama, main noun, dan he adalah kata ganti subjek. Untuk menggabungkan the taxi driver dan he, maka he kata ganti subjek diganti dengan menggunakan relative pronoun who atau that. Relative pronoun as object. Relative pronoun to replace object. Using object pronoun. Relative pronoun are used to replace object pronoun whom, who, that, and remove relative pronouns for person, and which, that, and remove relative pronoun for other than person. Object pronoun for people. Relative pronoun used are whom, who, that, and omitting relative pronoun. Whom is used for formal English or standard written English. Maksudnya adalah relative pronoun digunakan untuk mengganti kata ganti objek. Objek pronoun untuk orang. Relative pronoun yang digunakan adalah whom, who, that, dan penghilangan omitting relative pronoun. Whom digunakan untuk formal English atau standar penulisan English. Example, main clause, the passengers are being eventually. Subclause, the burning plane are trapping them. Selanjutnya, jika dikalimatkan yang benar atau di relative pronoun untuk pengganti subjek adalah bisa menggunakan whom, who, dan that. Jika sebelum kata ganti objek didahului dengan kata depan preposition, maka kata depan boleh ditempatkan sebelum whom. In the third, relative pronoun to subject or ship using was. Relative pronoun was is used to replace the possessive adjective on the main noun. Relative pronoun was must be followed by a noun. Relative pronoun was can be used to people, person, and other than people, non-person. Relative pronoun was digunakan untuk menggantikan possessive adjective, kata ganti milik, dari kata benda utama, main noun. Relative pronoun was harus diikuti kata benda. Relative pronoun was bisa digunakan untuk orang dan selain orang. Example, main clause, the children look very frightened. Subclause, their ball struck a man in a boat. The children sebagai kata benda utama, main noun, dan their ball adalah kata ganti milik dari the children, dan their diganti menggunakan relative pronoun whose, sehingga kalimatnya menjadi the children whose ball struck a man in a boat look very frightened. Selanjutnya, main clause, Rita lends me the magazine. Subclause, its contents are the article about the Nagar life. The magazine sebagai main noun. Its contents sebagai kata ganti milik. Its contents diganti menjadi was, sehingga kalimatnya menjadi Rita lends me the magazine whose contents are the article about the Nagar life. Contoh selanjutnya yaitu main clause, where are people hunting the animal? Subclause, their nets are only in the cave near the sea. The animal sebagai main noun and their nets sebagai kata ganti milik dari the animal, sehingga kalimatnya menjadi where are people hunting the animal whose nets are only in the caves near the sea. Khusus untuk kata benda utama, main noun yang berasal dari kata benda bukan orang, non-person, maka untuk menyatakan makna kepemilikan possessive meaning bisa menggunakan possessive adjective, kata ganti milik atau the noun of the noun. Relative pronoun can be used with expression of number, some of, none of, two of, one of, etc. Example, main clause, the students are studying in the classroom. Subclause, some of them ask questions to the teacher. Make the sentence, the students, some of whom ask questions to the teacher, are studying in the classroom. And then, main clause, when were the first men refers from the sea. Subclause, two of them had died before the research team arrived. Make the sentence, when were the first men, two of whom had died before the research team arrived. Refers from the sea. Dalam kepenulisannya yaitu ketika relative pronoun digunakan bersama dengan expression of number, main clause dan subclause harus dipisahkan dengan tanda baca, koma, khususnya dalam bahasa tulisan written English. The next is relative pronoun to subtext for information using where, when, and why. Use of where. Where is used to combine the main noun with the adverb or place. Where digunakan untuk menggabungkan kata benda utama dengan kata keterangan tempat. And use of when. When is used to combine the main noun with the adverb of time. When digunakan untuk menggabungkan kata benda utama dengan kata keterangan waktu. And use of why. Why is used to combine the main noun with the adverb of reason. Why digunakan untuk menggabungkan kata benda utama dengan kata keterangan alasan. Example, main clause, will the building be renovated soon? Subclause, the first Asia-Africa conference was carried out in that building. Will the building where the first Asia-Africa conference was carried out be renovated soon? Selain menggunakan relative pronoun where untuk menghubungkan keterangan tempat, adverb of place dengan kata benda umum, main noun, kita juga bisa menggunakan which atau that. And the next, main clause, is January the month. Subclause, all people celebrate a New Year's then in that month. Is January the month when or in which all people celebrate a New Year's? Preposition, kata depan untuk keterangan waktu. Adverb of time hanya digunakan sebelum which, on which, at which, in which. And the next, she told me the reason why she was absent in the afternoon class yesterday. The reason why people are busy earning living is very common. Why digunakan untuk menggabungkan kata benda utama main noun dengan kata keterangan alasan. Why hanya digunakan dengan main noun the reason. Identify clauses. Identify clauses is a clauses that is used to identify the noun that is followed by the cause. Identify clauses is very important because without it we do not know which object the speaker is talking about. Maknanya, identify clauses adalah klausa yang digunakan untuk mengidentifikasi kata benda yang diikuti klausa tersebut. Identify clauses sangat penting karena tanpa klausa itu, kita tidak tahu benda yang mana yang dibicarakan si pembicara. Contohnya, main clause, the temple is used to worshipping. Subclause, it has many students and relations. Sentence, the temple which or that has many statues and relief is used for worshipping. Contoh lainnya, main clause, the city never sleeps night and day. Subclause, its population are multi-ethnic. Kalimatnya, the city whose population are multi-ethnic never sleeps night and day. Non-identity clauses. Identity clauses is a clause that is used only to provide further or additional information, but not to identify the noun that is followed by the clause because the main noun has been identified with the name, measure, and demonstrate words. This clause is not commonly used in spoken language, but is more commonly used in written language. Identify clauses adalah klausa yang digunakan hanya untuk memberi keterangan lanjutan atau tambahan, tetapi lebih umum digunakan dalam bahasa tulis. Contohnya, Professor William, who invented a talking robot, was nominated to get a gold medal. Klausa who invented a talking robot tidak digunakan untuk mengidentifikasi Profesor William sebagai kata benda utama main noun, tetapi klausa ini hanya memberikan keterangan tambahan tentang Profesor William. Thank you for watching.